These are tough times in Junction City, Oregon. Before 9 a.m., two men begin their day's work. One's the city administrator, the other's a barber. But for both, each day has become more difficult with the closure last November of the town's largest employer, fabled RV manufacturer Country Coach.
Country Coach probably represents in its entirety about 10% of our property tax income. If you assume all of that goes away, you know, we certainly have a very negative impact that has to be dealt with.
Some people have lost their job with Country Coach after, what, 15 years, 17 years? So, yeah, there's some definite depression going on.
From barbershops to diners, without Country Coach, Junction City's economy is dying.
On a Saturday or Sunday, sometimes you could barely get them in. We'd have overflow in the banquet room. We'd have 3 waitresses and the owners helping too. You put 300 to 500 people out of work, and the first thing you do is quit going out to dinner.
The effects have spread to Junction City's schools.
Morning. Woke up good? No. All right, you're getting there.
Certainly when you have students withdraw, you know, from your schools and they go to where their parents can find employment and lodging, the dollars follow those students.
One consequence of the many unemployed parents, the number of kids getting free and reduced payment lunch plans has risen by half. And with more families leaving Junction City, there will be less money in the years to come.
But given the district is down about 150 students right now, 50 students roughly, if you would say $5,000 a student, you can do some quick math that makes a big difference in the budget allocation that we receive from the state of Oregon.
There's a slim chance Country Coach will rise from the dead. The company temporarily emerged from bankruptcy in late March and rehired about 100 workers to finish back orders. But Junction City will never be the same. Just a few years ago, it was very different. Country Coach employed 3,000 people who manufactured and serviced luxury RVs. Customers flocked to Junction City to custom fit their dream luxury homes on wheels.
Vanium oven that we can use for microwave and regular cooking. Kitchen area here.
Luxury RVs came with granite counters, heated floors, and plasma high-definition TVs, and cost anywhere from $100,000 to $2 million. In its heyday, Country Coach churned out 14 per week, making Junction City a national destination for RVs. Dex and June Bodenbach are among the last of the RV tourists who helped build Junction City's economy. They drove all the way from Wisconsin to pick up their 3rd Country Coach RV.
It was from Guarantee. And we went for a ride in the coach, and I said to Junie, let's buy this. And she says, did you win the lottery? Or do you have a rich uncle that died? And I said, neither. But what the heck, let's just see what they'll give us for our Navigator. To make a long story short, we bought it.
Ready for the open road, the Bodenbachs leave Junction City in their new RV. But what hope remains for Junction City and its unemployed workers? Dennis McIntyre, laid off from Country Coach last November, hasn't given up. He's decided to go back to school at LCC to learn new skills. He's training as a nurse.
Sure, we're going to start at the bottom level, and I'll have more options and more idea what actually this medical field has to offer.
What are the chances of Dennis finding a nursing job in Junction City? Thanks to a project David Klein is working on, the odds may be pretty good.
If you're looking over here again, you'll see the property right where this set of trees is, probably marks pretty much
the field he's pointing to is now just grazing land for sheep, but by 2013 it could be the home of 2 new Junction City employers, The hope is that these two new industries will make up for all the jobs lost by Country Coach, if not more. But here's the catch. These new industries are not exactly glamorous. One's a state prison, the other's a mental hospital.
I think while we have some of the most significant impacts of any community in the state because of the RV industry's fortunes, we also have the prospects of being one of the quickest communities to be able to come out of that downturn.
The new sites will require $70 million in infrastructure improvements, which will encourage other large businesses to move into Junction City if they decide it's a place with a future. New people might start to spend money again, breathing life back into the town.
So I think we're just mostly all hoping that we'll get some new people and some new job opportunities out in the area that hopefully will help.
I believe Junction City and the direction that it's going, with the hospital and the prison, will continue to move forward, and it will be a place that will survive.
But a town with a mental hospital and prison projects a different image than the RV capital of the Northwest, and not everyone's happy. Across the road from the side of the prison and mental hospital, patrons of The Tankard weigh in.
It's a lot of jobs for local people. It's one thing, but I wouldn't want to be one of them.
I really worry about one of them getting loose. They have 4 kids. And I got a beautiful wife. I don't want to deal with one of them kind of knocking on my door.
But we do have a lot of people standing out there that don't have jobs.
Yeah, we need it. We need it, but we don't like it.
Oregon has the second highest unemployment in the nation, currently 12%. So many in Junction City see a prison and mental hospital as an opportunity rather than a burden.
It's a sense of hope for me in the future, and that's, I think, what some of the folks in town are thinking now. There is hope out there, and if you have hope, I mean, that's kind of the key to most things.
We're deeply impacted by what is going on nationally in Junction City. By the same token, I think we've got a lot of creative energy going on here that I think will see us through.
Oh, I think it'll persevere like things do. Things will pick back up. It won't happen as fast as we'd like, but I think it'll roll back around eventually and things will get better.